In 1145, Pope Eugene III issued a fervent call for a Second Crusade, urging the Christian kingdoms of Europe to unite and reclaim the city of Edessa from Muslim forces. The fall of Edessa had sent shockwaves through Christendom, as it was the first of the Crusader states to be captured, and its loss was seen as a dire threat to the remaining Christian territories in the Holy Land. The Pope's call resonated deeply, igniting a religious fervor across Europe, as knights and peasants alike prepared to take up the cross and embark on a perilous journey to the east. King Louis VII of France and Conrad III of Germany were among the most prominent leaders to answer the Pope's call, each assembling vast armies to march towards the Holy Land. These two monarchs, driven by both religious zeal and the promise of glory, gathered thousands of knights and soldiers, forming one of the largest military expeditions of the medieval era. Their departure was marked by grand ceremonies and blessings as they set off with high hopes and the belief that divine providence would guide them to victory. As the Crusaders made their way towards the Holy Land, they encountered treacherous terrain and fierce resistance from the Muslim forces determined to halt their advance. The journey was arduous, with the armies having to navigate through rugged mountains, arid deserts, and hostile territories, all while facing skirmishes and ambushes from well-organized Muslim defenders. The harsh conditions and constant threat of attack tested the resolve and endurance of the Crusaders, who struggled to maintain their momentum as they pressed on towards their goal. However, internal conflicts and poor planning soon began to unravel the Crusaders' efforts, leading to devastating defeats for both the French and German forces. Disagreements between the leaders, logistical failures, and a lack of coherent strategy resulted in disarray and demoralization among the troops. The once mighty armies were gradually worn down by attrition and misfortune, their numbers dwindling as they suffered heavy losses in battles and skirmishes along the way. Despite eventually reaching Jerusalem, the Crusaders failed to retake Edessa or achieve any significant territorial gains, marking the expedition as a strategic failure. The city of Edessa remained firmly in Muslim hands, and the Crusaders' inability to secure a decisive victory left many questioning the purpose and effectiveness of the campaign. The high hopes and expectations that had fueled the crusade were dashed, leaving the participants disheartened and the Christian world in a state of disappointment. The Second Crusade officially ended in 1149, leaving behind a legacy of disillusionment and strained relations between Europe and the Byzantine Empire. The failure of the Crusade not only weakened the Christian hold in the Holy Land, but also sowed seeds of mistrust and resentment between the Western Crusaders and their Byzantine allies, who were often blamed for the expedition's shortcomings.